Peace, love, and light, family, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Ty, and I'm super happy to have you. Hopefully, you'll take a look around, like what you see, and hit the subscribe button. If you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. I truly appreciate all of the love and the support. Hopefully, you've already subscribed to the channel. You guys, if you don't know how this works, it is a general reading, so everything won't resonate. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and keep in mind that the roles are interchangeable. So place yourself where you see fit and where everybody else in your story goes, because only you know where they go. You guys, I felt really called to doing a general reading just because I've just been picking up this collective energy of like shedding old skin. Like I feel like the collective is really starting to feel this newness. It's like you're feeling your way into the new you, because like the old you is dead and gone. So I've just been feeling that, very present. So anywho, I was like, let's tap into the energy, right? Let's see what's going on. So in the pre-shuffle right away, I'm getting exactly that, right? New life came out. So I do feel like we are preparing ourselves. The collective is starting to feel that. You see how she's stretching? I feel like this is the energy that we're in, where it's like, oh wow, stretching like this feels different. This feels good. For some of you, I'm picking up that there's some sort of message that may be delayed, or there's somebody that wants to reach out to you and that person is holding back. Now, I am picking up a strong past energy, so this may be somebody from your past who wants to reach out. But I'm also picking up that where you are right now, collective, where we all are, right? Those who have been tapped in, okay, is that God is not letting anybody mess with his children. Like, you literally are unreachable. So I feel like this person might want to reach out, but they're very like hesitant. And I feel that's because they can feel that you are just really in a state of peace right now. And it's just kind of like, you know how they say, my peace can't be with, try not to curse. My peace can't be messed with. Excuse me. I feel like that's exactly the energy right now, and that is what's holding somebody back from reaching out. But I feel like they're really desperate to reach out. So that was a very present message here for someone. For others of you, there is a message that's coming in that's obviously going to be really good news. Not obviously, but yeah, for me it's obvious. It's going to be really good news. It's going to make you very happy. I feel like this is a message that is going to help support you in whatever journey you're currently on, or on whatever journey you are on right now. I also feel like you could, again, I'm getting this energy of someone from the past, but for others of you, this is a new person who hasn't reached out yet, but is going to. And I feel like this is a person that offers you an opportunity or some sort of inspiration. Like you get some sort of, it's kind of like a creative inspiration from them, an idea, or just in a conversation you receive a download or a message. I posted about this, to pay attention to the signs, pay attention to the synchronicities, because divine creator source is, since you are a co-creator, God is helping you. God is literally, moving around the pieces to make things possible for you. But you have to be aware of the signs so that you get the messages and you're able to move accordingly. So for some of you, that's, you're going to have a conversation with someone, and in that conversation, something's going to click for you. Something's going to make sense, and you're going to get some sort of creative spark, an idea, or something that really that helps you along this path. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's pull from the tarot. I call divine creator source. Divine creator source, my spirit guides, all of the archangels to guide, assist, and protect me in delivering this message to the collective. I'm not going to take that. Yeah, keep in mind that you are co-creating, right? So God is listening to you. Hopefully you guys are tapped in and praying and meditating, because this is an energy that you want to maximize right now. It's like things are coming to fruition, and even if you're not seeing those things yet, even if you're not actually seeing the results of whatever that is, you can feel the energy has shifted, and you can literally feel something is happening, and that something is good. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Thank you, the King of Swords. Very much Aquarius energy. Okay, yeah, and the King of Swords is communication, and it's funny because it did fall out underneath message in a bottle, which is that communication card, right? There's some sort of, somebody wants to say something, and I feel like they've been holding back from saying it, right? But they definitely want to communicate something. And the King of Swords is somebody who's very intellectual, right? So in that conversation, you know, again, there's some information that you're gonna tap into with whoever it is that you have this discussion with. Tell me more, Spirit, here. Tell me more. Tell me more, Spirit. Thank you. The Six of Swords. I'm gonna pull first. Yeah, so I feel like I want to pull all the cards first, but I'm going to get into it as Spirit gives it to me. The Six of Swords is about, you know, moving away from the murky waters, from the harder times. So I feel like, yes, that's the overall energy, right? It's like, we're not there. The old you is dead and gone. I'm hearing like, what's that song? A T.I. song? The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone. Yeah, I'm not going to make it rain, but so yeah, so we're moving away from something. Some of you, this is pertaining to somebody from your past, and I say that, and the Nine of Swords falls out. For some of you, this is pertaining to somebody from your past who you might have cut out of your life. You moved away from this person. This person could be at a distance from you, and you moved away from them, or they moved away from you. And I feel like they do have you on their mind. If you have found yourself thinking about this person, dreaming about this person, just random pops into your head, random things pop into your head, it's because this person has you in their energy. They have you on their mind. And I feel like they are trying to figure out, how do I come in? How do I communicate? Because you may have, the King of Swords, you know, has been through some ish, okay? This is usually somebody who's single, probably has been through a divorce, or just through some trials when it comes to love, okay? And so I do feel like you have been through some things, collective, that you are actively still moving away from. But this person here, I feel like you specifically moved away from this person, and I don't feel like this is your energy here. The Nine of Swords is like this anxious feeling, this very like, oh my God, what have I done? Like that face palming is serious. Like, this person is unable to sleep, probably not getting the rest that they need, you know, having interrupted sleep, or just feeling, you know, just insomnia. I do feel like for some people, they're like literally waking up out of their sleep, maybe startled, or it could be that they're having nightmares or dreaming with you, because this is weighing on them, this communication here, that whatever it is weighing on them. It's like they do want to communicate with you, but they also know that they see you thriving. They see you, whether it be that they're watching you via social media, or like through some other, you know, outlet. They see you. I don't see, for whoever this is for, I don't see this person living close by. So I feel like they might be snooping on you via social outlets. The Wheel of Fortune here, right? So this has been the energy, which is amazing, right? It's like the Wheel of Fortune says luck is definitely on your side, collective, right? But this is also an unexpected event, right? Something that happens that you are not expecting. And so I feel like a couple things. One is, I feel like this is going to be somebody who pops in on you. For some of you, this is going to be somebody who pops in on you from the past, and you're just like, yo, like, I'm already past this. I'm over this. And it literally, it catches you totally off guard. For others of you, this is a new person who is coming into your life to communicate how they feel about you. I got a lot of air energy, so I feel like I feel like somebody's struggling, right, with their head and their heart. So that's mainly, and even here, message in a bottle, right? This is like, this is the sea, this is the ocean. So lots of emotions there. So I feel like there are a lot of hidden emotions here, and somebody's starting to get stressed out about how to communicate to you, collective, how they feel. For some of you, this is a new person. For some of you, this is somebody from your past. And Mercury ain't even retrograde. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, and I feel like they fear coming in because, collective, you are in your Nine of Pentacles energy. You're chilling in Earth energy, by the way. I say this because we are now in Taurus season. So I have noticed just Earth energy is very heavily present, right? So the Nine of Pentacles is like, you're doing your thing, you're living your life, you're abundant right now, like, and you're feeling so at peace. I feel like for many of you, this is an energy where it's like, yeah, everything is not perfect, right? Like, I'm sure all of us have things on our plate that, you know, need tending to, whether that be a bill that you need to pay, something that you need to fix. Like, nothing is perfect, especially during these times. But I feel like it is perfect as well, right? In the same way, it's kind of like, yeah, I know I might have all of these things that I still need to take care of, but I'm not worried. I'm not like this person. I'm not stressing out. I feel like this is you, collective. Nine of Pentacles, and you could, look how she's looking at this person, right? Like, you could be picking up this person's energy, and you know how to separate yourself. You've mastered the art of staying in your energy and on your frequency despite whatever is going on around you. And so it's like, you're not fazed by what's happening in the world. It's not affecting you at that. You are very abundant. You, like I said, have mastered your own energy, and you're staying in your light, and that is attracting everything. And so I do feel like this person can feel that you are abundant. The Nine of Pentacles is also somebody that's single. So again, this could have been, you know, a situation here, like I said, where this is somebody from your past. Okay. I'm going to continue to dig, and I'll find out also for those of you that this is a new person. The Lovers, yeah, so I do feel, okay, so for those of you that this is a new person, this is somebody that does want to come in, that's abundant, that this might be somebody who, you know, is their own boss, works for themselves, an entrepreneur of some sort. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's good. They're financially stable. With the Lovers here, again, lots of air energy. So you might be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Okay, you might be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra yourself. But this is also a choice. So for those of you who this is pertaining to somebody in the past, yeah, they're really trying to make the decision on. They're trying to figure out how do I come in. Oh, we're going to look into that, because the Lovers is like, for those of you that this is a new person that you're going to encounter, okay, I was going to say this could be somebody just from your job that you've had conversations with before, but they haven't expressed to you how they feel about you, you know, someone at work. It could be somebody directly around you. While others of you, you haven't even met this person yet, but I feel like they have seen you, they have noticed you, and it's like, oh wow, there's something there. And it's not, the Lovers can be a very lusty energy, but I'm not getting that here. I'm getting, actually, this is just a very peaceful energy. And it's funny because I see the Lovers and they're not holding hands. So for many of you, yeah, you haven't met this person. I feel like, not met, I'm sorry. For many of you, this person hasn't expressed how they feel, but they may already be in your energy, but you guys are just, you know, like platonic friends. For some of you, that's the case with somebody at work. The Eight of Swords, yeah, comes out underneath the Nine of Swords, okay? Again, I keep, oh gosh, the past. It's interesting, right? Because I was picking up this energy, and I feel like it's showing up here. And this was last night. I was picking up an energy of like revelation, right? So for some of you, you may find that you are thinking about somebody or coming across certain information that's kind of like connecting the dots for you for things that happened in the past, and it's like coming full circle with the Wheel of Fortune, right? You're realizing certain things And I feel like there are certain things that you're in the process of still cleaning up, cleaning out, okay, that you're letting go in order to fully immerse yourself into this new life. I feel like, and it's not that it's like weighing super heavy on you, but I feel like you're having, many of you might be experiencing yourself having like those moments where you're just like, oh wow, you're like connecting the dots, like, oh, 101 is 2, oh, so that's what happened, wow, and here I was thinking XYZ. Those, excuse me, those kind of moments, just kind of like maybe being up in your head. While others of you, who this is regarding somebody from your past, that same person, right, that you are picking up on, I feel like they are, oh my God, my nose is itching. I feel like they are in their head thinking about you. And also, you know, thinking about the past and thinking about certain things. And I feel like they might be really like stressing over a decision that they made to either, you know, to move away from you. Okay, we're gonna dig more into this because I get the feeling like there could have been some sort of third party, or, you know, they decided, it's like in this separation, it wasn't like a clean cut separation. I don't want to say the King of Cups did fall out. Fall out. The King of Cups came out. And so I do feel like, collective, this could be very much an aspect of you right now, which is like you are, you know, following your intuition, you're staying in your light. I feel, again, this really present, peaceful energy that's just like, I don't think you're stressing out over anything. I think that you're getting good sleep. I think that you're waking up well rested. I think that you are really just, it's kind of like, I'm like, you're in your like da 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 phase, like, you know, the birds are chirping kind of. It reminds me of like, you know, in Cinderella, when she wakes up in the morning and like the birds are singing and she's like making her bed, and she's like, you know, she's up locked up in an attic, and, you know, but the sun is shining out her window, and it's just kind of like, it's a perfect day. I feel like that's your energy. Now, this could be pertaining to the person that is coming in. I feel like, again, there's somebody who has interest in you, collective. And remember that this is regardless of gender. Even though there's a man here, you know, if you're a man and you're interested in women, obviously this would represent a woman for you. But yeah, so I do feel like there's somebody who is very much interested in you and has a lot of feelings, but just hasn't been able to express them. And it's funny because I see this King of Cups here, and the look on his face, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's just kind of, even his hand, like, look at his hand. I feel like he's holding the cup and like he's thinking about like, how do I express this to, you know, to my person? How do I express this to the collective? The Two of Pentacles, right? Trying to balance whatever it is that the person is feeling right now. But I feel like this is also the dance of change, right? So things are changing for you. Like you're literally in the midst of all the change. Okay. And the Two of Pentacles, again, it could represent like a choice. So somebody here made a choice, or you're going to have two people to choose from, right? I feel like one of these people is from your past and what is from your future. As I say this, the spread, the King of Swords is in the past position, and the King of Cups is in the future position. So I feel like for those of you who this was a person from your past, I definitely, just so you guys know, I hope this does not sound bad because I have my mic clipped onto my hair so that you could hear me clearly. Hopefully that's not bad. Hopefully this doesn't mess up like the video and it sounds good. But I feel like the person from the past that you dealt with, this was somebody who was closed off emotionally. Like they didn't really show you the love that you deserved, right? I feel like this person could have been, you know, also very materialistic and just thought very highly of themselves, while this other person has all this love to give you, and they are established, they are emotionally available, and they are ready to give you that cup. Clarify the Nine of Swords here for the collective. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Thank you. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. And he came out in the reverse. So I feel like this person from your past that you dealt with, collective, this person was non-committal, and I feel like now they're like kicking themselves over it. Like, why did I take back the offer? Why did I breadcrumb, the collective? Yeah, the Five of Wands. It's like now they want to move away from like, all of the bad advice that they got. They might have gotten some crappy advice from people that they knew, or friendships or family. There could have been a lot of quarrels between you and them, and now they want to move away from this. And I do see the Page of Swords, so they are watching you and they are trying to figure out, wow, I just heard, trying to figure out if you have somebody new in your life. That's might not be for all of you, but I do pick up that energy, that that like nosy energy, like snooping to know more about you. Okay, tell me more here. Oh, that definitely wanted to come out. Yeah, the World. This is a cycle that has been closed, like it's over and done with. And it's funny because I actually this is something else that I was picking up, and I posted a video on here talking about Psalm 91. 1,000 may fall at my side, 10,000 at my right hand, but none will come near me. And I was picking up this energy for some of you. That's not even just regarding what's going on in the world and you being saved from that, right? You being saved from the chaos and the conflict and the loss and the sadness that is happening in the world, right? Yes, you are being saved. You're being spared from that. You're in, you dwell in the secret, safe space of the Most High. And so I feel that. But for others of you, this is like, this person can't get near you. That's what I'm getting from that, right? It's kind of like I feel like, and for some of you, this is more than one person, right? Who just can't get near you. It's like you may feel the energy around you, but they can't touch you. The cycle has been closed. It's over. And so whatever is coming up is just meant to help you gain clarity and understanding and release those remnants of the past, right? Page of Cups, an apology. This person could come in, saying, I'm sorry. I don't really hear much as far as reconciliation and them wanting to, but it's kind of like, what do they want, right? And let's find out. Tell me about the King of Swords. What is this communication? The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody who juggled you. Excuse me, you guys. I am thirsty. And I was about to cough. Sorry. So this person juggled you, and I did say that this person could have been very materialistic. For some of you, you were dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I feel like this person made a choice to move towards someone else. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. So this person made a choice to move towards someone who they thought was like their person. But for some of you, for many of you, I feel like they thought this was their person, but it was really just a connection that was built on sex and lust and, just sexual desire. And they confused passion and lust for love and soulmate energy. Okay. And I feel like that's what this is here. And I still get the feeling that this person is still with whoever it is that they're with. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. So definitely you're dealing with, this is an earth sign. For some of you, this is an earth sign. For others of you, this is an air sign. Yeah, and I feel like, again, this person is very materialistic. They could be with whoever they're with, and they could have went, still at the bottom of the deck, they could have went with whoever they went with because of money. And I feel like now they might be feeling stuck there because for financial reasons, right? Tell me about the Eight of Swords. What is this stuck energy here? Because I don't get the sense that this is you, collective. Tell me about this stuck energy here with the Eight of Swords. The Magician. Yeah, they're feeling stuck because they want to communicate. This is action. They want to take action, but they can't. They can't. And they're stuck because they don't have what they need. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. They feel like they don't have everything that they need. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, again, this is about money, feeling like they don't have enough, right? Because they were giving elsewhere, okay? So I feel like, yeah, this is that stuck energy where they're just, they don't have enough because they're giving more to one side and they were. Some of you may have experienced that, with this person, like, damn, like, why can't, they may have been stingy with you in many ways, with love and money. Okay. Aquarius, again, I said strong air energy was here. So for some of you, this is specifically an Aquarius, okay, that you're dealing with. And you can place yourself where you see fit in the story, okay? Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this was something that definitely came to an end. And I feel like it's almost like they want to revive it. But it's like, yeah, no, again, that cycle is over. Excuse me, you made the choice. Oh my God. You made the choice to move away from this person, because they caused you a lot of stress, because they caused you sleepless nights, and I feel like you stayed in this situation for a long time with that World card, and they just kept putting you. It's like they had you on the hamster wheel. Okay. Yeah, the Five of Swords. They lied, they cheated, they were dishonest, and they honestly were just very selfish, and did anything to make sure that they were good. Okay. What is the advice now for the collective? What is the advice? Ooh, the Chariot. Ooh. Ooh. Strong Cancer energy there. Somebody's coming toward you. Somebody is definitely coming toward you. And you may hear from this person. Because I feel with the Chariot, it's like, and the Five of Wands, it's like, I want to fight for this. I want to fight for this. The advice is keep moving forward, though. Keep moving forward, okay? And keep protecting your energies, because you're moving toward your 10 of Cups. And I feel like as you're moving toward your 10 of Cups, your 10 of Cups is moving toward you. It's kind of like for many of you, you are going to be coming into union with someone that you feel is just you feel in harmony with, right? Like you feel like it just clicks. There's a different connection here, and I feel, yeah, I'm telling you, this person is in their head about a lot. Okay, for some of you, yeah, I feel like they're trying to get information and it's just like it's too much. Somebody here is also overwhelmed. Okay, collective, keep in mind that some of you could be overwhelmed with work or overwhelmed. If this is you, I don't get that this is the majority energy, but this may be one or two people. If you are overwhelmed, it is time to take a break, like literally, like give yourself a break. Take 2 days off, have a long weekend where you could just lounge around, sleep, get the extra sleep that you need, wake up late, and just take your time during the day. Don't rush to do things, don't clean the house, don't, run the errands. Literally take the time for yourself, because I feel like somebody here is just really overwhelmed to the point where, like, I'm so overwhelmed, I'm not going to do anything, okay? Queen of Swords, there it is. Yeah. So... Queen of Swords, keep your guard up, okay? If this person from the past comes in, keep your guard up. Remember that you can forgive people, but that doesn't mean that you have to give them, the same kind of access or any access, because so with the King of Swords, I feel like they came out as the King of Swords because they were closed off. Like they were emotionally unavailable to you. They were cold, distant, and just very, like uppity up, you know what I mean? Just very full of themselves, so to speak. But I'm still getting this is their actual energy. Page and Knight, which is like you still got a lot of growing up to do, right? Just a lot of immaturity still here. Judgment, this is an apology, okay? This is a second chance. So I feel like for those of you with this person from the past, this person's going to want to come back in and express to you their love. All the things that they didn't say way back when, now they're going to like have the courage to come forth and say this and ask for a second chance, ask for that reconciliation. And honestly, I feel like many of you are, like you guys are not with it, because I feel like this chapter has closed, but this is your second chance. That's what Spirit is saying to me. For you, the Judgment card is like you have taken your control of your life. You know that you're the co-creator of your reality, and you are choosing different now. Whereas if you chose, if you continue to pick the same way and do the same thing, I feel like that has entirely changed. You're not doing things that the way that you used to before, collective, and that's what's calling in this new life for you, right? That's what's changing things. That's what's moving the wheel, because you're not doing things like you did in the past, right? The definition of insanity is continuing to do the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I feel like many of you are now, the majority of the collective is doing different so that you can get a different result. And this is the energy that I feel like you're in. The Six of Wands is like, this is recognition. I feel like this person sees your growth, sees your progress, and it's kind of like I hear Spirit saying you can let them know, like, hey, I recognize the strides that you have made. If you have healed yourself and now you're in a good space and you're in a healthy space, but we are donezo. Like, it's clip for that whole, that cycle. Okay, tell me more here. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. I feel like this is their energy. I feel like they're struggling. These fives are their struggle. Collective, if this happens to be you who is in the struggle position, which I don't think it is, but if there's one or two of you in here who is struggling financially, give it to God. And I know that obviously it sounds easier than what it is to just say, I'm just going to know. But cast your burdens upon the Lord, and God is going to deliver. The Most High is going to deliver. Trust me. Trust the process. Trust in God, and trust in the energy that you are feeling, because I feel like many of you might be struggling, right? Like something is telling you it's okay, it's going to be okay, and then it's just kind of like your head is getting the best of you. So it's like, trust your intuition. That's what I was looking to say, because with the Wheel of Fortune here, is like something is going to come in for you, okay? But for many of you, for the majority of the collective, I do feel like these fives, this Five of Pentacles is like you're going to choose to be like, yeah, no, I'm good. Like you're going to reject this person. And this person, I feel, is coming in. It's kind of like, like that little, with their tail between their legs. Like, I feel like they had a reality check. And this person could also be experiencing or begin to experience financial issues, maybe within that relationship with that person. But the Five of Pentacles is a loss. They're grieving the loss. So outside of them grieving your loss, right? Because they're realizing, oh, that's it. Collective doesn't want me anymore. So-and-so doesn't want me anymore. Like, I really feel that this is over. Like it's dead, right? Double dead kind of thing. But still, for some, they're coming in also because, like, who else? Like, they're so used to you taking them back, and you putting yourself back, compromising your abundance and your happiness and your peace for this person. And I feel like you have learned that. You have learned those lessons, and you know that when this person comes back into your life, it's always chaos and conflict and loss. That's what you experience. And so I feel like you got your sword up. You're not having that this time. It's kind of like, yeah, okay, look, she's like, she's got her hand out and her sword up. Excuse me. She's like, it's cool. Say what you got to say. I'm going to hear you. Like, I forgive you. But the sword is never, like, it doesn't come down. The sword is up, like, I'm good. Like, stiff arm, you know what I mean? So I feel like that is the majority of you. For some of you, you may have children with this person. But it's just kind of like you're already set, okay? You're already set because you have somebody else coming in who's already in your energy, offering you everything that, this person never did, okay? For some of you, this is a water sign, that new person that's coming in to offer you that. Yeah. And so again, with the pages, so here it fell over here. I'm going to take it as I picked it up. This may start off as a friendship. It may have started off as a friendship. Four of Swords here, you're healing, and like you're your healing era, let me say that, is kind of like, I know we're like, oh, we're always healing. But no, it's like you've healed from this situation, right? You may have your moments where you still have to process certain things that come up for you, but you've healed. It's like for the most part, excuse me, you guys don't want this person back. You're going to move toward the new love. And that's what Spirit is saying, right? Move toward the new love, because that's going to be successful. That's going to bring you, you're moving away from this. This is that past person's energy, that betrayal, that deception, with more than one partner, maybe put you in a third party situation. But for some of you, like, this person had like multiple people, like just a whole web of lies, okay? And you're walking away from this person. Spirit is saying that, keep walking away from this person, right? Keep walking away. Walk toward more of your abundance, okay? Walk toward the offer that you've been waiting for since forever, okay? Because that Ace of Pentacles is a solid, reliable commitment, okay? That's not somebody that's going to come in and toy with you. And that's the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. That's somebody who wants to commit, who's ready to commit, but who is also emotionally available. Collective, I am going to leave it here. I hope that resonated with you. I hope it brings you some peace, some more of the peace. Hopefully you're already experiencing the piece that I was picking up. And I feel like, overall the message is keep moving. Keep moving forward. Like, we're not going back there. We are not going back there. Like, that cycle is closed. I love you all so much. If you enjoyed this reading, please go ahead and give me a comment down below. Let me know if it resonated. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, and hopefully you consider subscribing to the channel. If you're interested in a personal reading or my social media, all of the information is going to be in the description box below. Okay? Peace, love, and light.